Hello, YouTube. Hello, Spotify. Hello, everybody who is listening to us. This is Talk and Talk, a platform where we come to communicate in English, Spanish, French, and Italian. This is a conversation, not a class, so we're going to speak in English 100% of the time, or maybe 99% of the time. As I mentioned, it's not a class, but if you want to have classes, you can go to our website, talkandtalk.com.br, and find more information there. I am Bruna, the hostess, and today we're talking about activism. I have just shared the questions in the chat, and since there are just 5 of us, I won't split us in the breakout rooms, but if there were more people, we would do it so that everybody could have the chance to talk. Okay? But we're here, just us. Let's do it. Let's start by introducing ourselves. I want to start with Oscar. Can you introduce yourself, please, and tell us something you have never told us, something we don't know about you.
All right. Good morning, everyone. My name is Oscar. I have 43 years. I am now working in the technology information. More 10 years. I have 2 sons. In the I am Go is the immersion English. Yes. Thank you.
Very good. It's good. It's always good to see you here. Let's hear from Ricardo now. And you, Ricardo, introduce yourself and share with us something you've never shared.
Okay. My name is Ricardo. I'm live at São Vicente, southwest, south coast from São Paulo. Well, I'm 48 years old. I'm married. I have a kid. It's called Mariana. She's 12 years old. I have 2 pets, cats. They called Quindim and Pudim. And well, I'm trying to learn English since I don't know much time ago, and well, I'm recently hard the talk and well, I am liking. I'm enjoying the portal and well.
Very good.
I hope probably my English.
Yes, I didn't know you had 2 pets, 2 cats, and I loved the names because I love Pudding and I love Quindim too. So
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And I also didn't know your daughter's name. That's good. Okay, thank you so much for sharing with us. Yes, what about you?
Hello, so my name is Yasmin. I'm 20 years old. I work with English teaching. I have 3 cats. And yeah, what else?
What are your cats' names?
Oh, it's Floquinho, Branquinha, and Pretinha.
I love
So
it.
creative.
Very good. No, that's great. That's great. Great names, and they are really cute. Leandro, go ahead. Do you have any pets, Leandro?
No, I don't have pets. I had a dog, but my dog died. Okay, I'm 35. I live in Santo André City, state of São Paulo. I'm a student of computer engineering. I study in TNT. Have been studying since March. I like in my free time we go out, watch a movie series, and that's it. That's enough.
Okay, that's great. I don't have any pets either, just like you. I live with my family in São Paulo. I've been here on Talk and Talk working since December, but I've been studying here since September. And I think that's it. I like dancing. Something I've never, not that I've never, but like probably the ones who don't see me that much, mainly in the classes, don't know that I've never flown by plane. So I don't know how this experience is, but I hope to do it in the future really soon.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, so I think now we got to know each other a little bit better. We can start with the first question, that is, what is activism for you? The questions are kind of out of order. I would just organize them again here, the numbers, but I want to ask with you, Leandro, what is activism for you?
Okay, for me, activism when you don't believe in the things happen good, and you move yourself to do something for changing or for protest against something, or helping some cause, I guess. And that's it. Activism for me.
Okay, yes, I agree with you. Like when you don't agree with something, right? It can be something political. Usually we talk about like political stuff, right? When we're talking about activism, but I agree with you when we don't accept and do something to change, right? What do you think? Yes.
Yeah, I think like the same as Leandro, when you fight for things that you believe and you fight for it, like in all the situations, you spread the message to some people. Yeah, that's it, what I think. But like not just about like online activism, but when you start to talk with people on the street, maybe, or you go to some places to spread the message.
Yes, good point. And we're gonna talk about online activism too. It's not in the questions, but I wanna ask you something related to it too. Thank you so much for sharing. And yes, I totally agree with you. How do you see it, Ricardo? What is activism for you? Oh, I think he froze right now when it was working pretty well, and when I asked him, he froze. I'm gonna move to Oscar then. Oscar, what is activism for you?
All right. This is frozen. This is strange.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's funny.
Yeah.
All right. The activism is for me is the form there. I believe this. I believe this. There are many types the activism. The activism for me is the form is a form of this protect the how do you say
Protest.
s-
We can help you. What do you want to say? Protest.
Jesus. É uma forma de protestar.
Mhm.
Check, yes.
You can say protest.
Protest. All right, thank you, Bruno. Is the form in the form the protest is the protest is the form is demonstrative. The people and this with a type is social in the media and for abrangent the people in the world. Yes. I believe.
Okay, I got you. Yes, I totally agree with you. I think this is it. Couldn't agree more. Welcome back, Ricardo. At the time I called you, you
Uh,
froze, but let's do it again.
yeah. I needed to create a kind of entity to form an activism to protect with technology, no, telecommunications company, because my internet connection is dropping a lot.
Let's start this protest against the internet provider.
Yeah.
It's okay. So share with us, what do you think is activism? What do you think activism is? Sorry.
I think it's a way to attract people with who have the same point of view or wants to help you to improve something or ban something like racism or something like that.
Yeah, okay, very good. I want to move to the second one, that is the type of activisms you have heard of, and what is the area of action? Do you want to start, Ricardo? Go ahead.
When I listen or watching foreigners talk regarding activism, particularly from United States and Europe, that's so sad because I think it's in Brazil is much worse regarding some situations like violence or I don't know. On Brazil, there are more murders than there are words, because 10% from murders occurs in Brazil. So I don't know. I think it's my kind of activism could be help people. I think sometimes it's necessary to put people together, think the same way, try to I don't know, fight if some point or I don't know, but I think if you try to help a colleague or send your family, it's a way to improve our world. I think is
Okay.
yeah, I think that's
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much for sharing. I must confess, I didn't know about the types of activism, so I used Google to help me with sometimes like strikes, boycotts, protests, just like Oscar mentioned, letter writing, right? Like usually you have some petitions or social media campaigns. And I think we can have like different areas, right? Like looking for solving environmental issues,
yeah.
racism, homophobia, transphobia, everything that goes against what the group is trying to fight for, right?
I
What do you
just listen
Go ahead.
Greta Thunberg and the Black Lives Matter. I just unfortunately I needed to pay attention in this topic, but nowadays I just listen to regarding Greta Thunberg and Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, they might be the ones who are the most on media, right? But we have another ones like here in Brazil too, where not just abroad, but it's bad because these groups don't have a huge voice, right? They are still fighting to be seen, so it's complicated. Yeah. Yes. And you, can you think of other types? What is the area of action?
Yeah, I can't think about other types, but one that it's an online activism, it's about like women sterilization. So like that women are fighting for sterilization like without having kids. So like it's something that I am always like researching for. So this is one that I really know about.
Okay, that's awesome. It's a good cause, like women not being forced to be mothers, right? Or at least not feeling pressured to do it, right? It's really, really important. Very good. What do you think about it, Oscar? Can you think of any other activism, other areas?
The activism can also take the form of passive protest. Yes, strike in civil and the environment, political, and many types. Recently, the activism is very important in the I agreement. The Ricardo is the Greta and Malala. This is two people is very important. The form the activism, the for also more people in the world, for our people heard the type of the activism is very important. Yeah? It's very important for me. Is environment and political is very important. Very important. Yes, that's all.
It's great. Yes, totally agree. And it's good to see these women, young, right? Like young women fighting for like big causes, and definitely they face a lot of challenges, right? A lot of they are so young, mainly Greta. She's so young and she faces a lot of prejudice, a lot of misogyny, right? So it's complicated, yeah. But it's good to see that she is still strong, like fighting for what she believes and like fighting for the world, right? Really important, yeah. Leandro, and you, boy, share with us what types of activisms have you already heard of? What is the area?
Okay, I have heard about a lot of types of activism in a lot of causes. For example, environment is the most, I guess, it's the most important. No pollution, no nuclear, no nuke, or against the nuke bombs, oh my gosh, not industry. I forgot the name. Product energy. I don't remember. Usine, nuclear usine, I guess. I think against the war, against the not against, but in favor gender equality, against the poor and rich. I don't know the name. Equality, social equality, I guess. Many types of activism. For example, for me, one type of activism is be okay, vegan, be vegan. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, type of activism. because you don't eat meat for animals, suffer animals. Again, I guess that's it.
Very good. And like vegans, they it's not just about the food, right? But also about the clothes, the
Yes.
products they buy, right? So it's deeper than just not eating meat, right?
Yes,
Very
yes. Vegan
things.
is more the vegetarian. Huh?
Yes,
Vegan
yes.
about any types of products from animal.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
it.
Very good. Great. You brought great examples, and I already had some insights for my next meeting. So thank you so much. And I want to know from you guys, not just like moving to the third question, not just if you consider yourself an activist, but who is an activist? You know, like what does an activist need to have, you know? Oscar, do you consider yourself an activist? What do we need to have an activist? What are the characteristics? Your microphone is off.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, Bruna.
It's okay.
What is the question?
The third one, do you consider yourself an activist? Why or why not?
Is four?
Third, do you consider yourself an activist?
Is important in activist. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know question.
Do you consider yourself an activist? The third, I will send you the questions again. Number 3.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yes, I am activist. Activist this nature, the culture. I am person revolution. I am protective for all internet provider, on the telephone, telecommunication is the yes, because I believe this I believe this we need protect can be activists because we are paid very expensive for all is necessary well, because it's the form is the activist no reclaim but activists. I protect. I call the ouvidoria. O que vou.
Okay.
That's all, Bruna.
Okay. Thank you so much. And you, Ricardo, do you consider yourself an activist? What are the characteristics of an activist?
I think I agree with Oscar because I think his activist person is a person who fights for his rights. So it's a kind of personality. It's necessary to be a leader or have some feelings or some attitudes. So I think I may not exactly myself is not exactly a activist person, sometimes it's necessary to fight or just to argue and protect. But I think is Brazilian in general, in my opinion, is not common. Is this kind of personality, leaders and people who fight for our rights. So I think I belong to this common sense and from Brazil, and I needed to improve this area and to fight more if my rights.
Yeah, I think I don't consider myself an activist. I fight for the things I believe in my social group, but I see activists as someone who fights for social changes, like someone who is always trying to who join a group, and trying to fight for real changes, like go to the Congress, like do something that I don't do. I am still in my house, and I see that fighting for the things I believe in my house, it's a small change in my life only, and for me being an activist is about like changing society, not just changing my life, so I don't consider myself an activist. And you, Leandro, do you? What are the characteristics of an activist? What do you think?
Okay. For me, activism is this that you say when you move for changing something for society or for some cause that you believe. I guess activism is necessary. I sometimes I don't fight for my rights because is don't know the word is difficult or but when I was more younger, I fight more, but I need to fight more, I guess. But my type of fight is different that I fight in the past. For example, I don't go for in protest with a lot of people do violence. And I believe that some activism you can go for the for the to Congress to I don't know the word to exigir your rights and change the law. I believe this, but I'm considering activism in the other things. For example, I don't buy something that in a place it's a racist or in injustice, have committed injustice, or have, for example, clothes produced by slave people, sub work, I guess. Some protests I do by myself. That's it.
Okay, yes, very good. What about you? Yes, thank you so much, Leandro, for sharing.
I think that I'm more like Leandro. So like sometimes I don't fight for my rights, but in a way to to protect my mental health, you know. So yeah, like I have some small like attitudes. Sometimes I try to talk with people about the things that I really believe. And yeah, just like in small attitudes, like sharing on my social media things too. But like I've never go to street to do something.
Yes, very good. I want to add another question here, guys. Let's put as number 10. Do you believe online activism is effective? Why or why not? Ricardo, what do you think?
Number 5?
Number 10. I've just
Number
sent
10.
the
Oh,
question
sorry.
here. Yes. We
Uh,
just read it.
I think so. I think so. Is it's a best. I don't know if is the best way, but it's better. No? I think it's necessary to acting in all forms, né? Schedule a convention, put informations on websites or something. I think it's the worst problem on the activism when sometimes the entity, I mean, I'm sure, I don't know, Black Lives Matter or some other entity, sometimes is this kind of entity attracts much I don't know, attracts popularity and become much famous, and sometimes attracts other I don't know, sometimes there are a blank in my brain and I don't find the exact word or some words similar. I try attack the others interesting. I don't know if it's another interesting, and sometimes I don't know, a person wants to buy things or made the political commercials or something like that, and it's this person getting into this entity just to on personal interest. This kind of people interested in just improve your life or earn more money or something like that. So I think it's
yeah, very good, very good. It's a good point. It's a really difficult question to think if it's effective or not, because I can see it helps, you know, in terms of getting visibility to these cases, but I think at some point, you know, like depending on the change we want to make in the world, online doesn't work, you know, because I feel it's too passive, you know, and it does, like, it's good to spread the message to other people, you know, it's faster than something in person, but I wouldn't say it's like more effective than going to the street, you know. Yes, what do you think about it? What's your point of view?
Yeah, I think like it works, but it depends on the activism. I think it depends on the subject, maybe the topic that people are fighting for. Like, I will give an example like about elections. Everyone are saying, on internet about elections, but some people will not go to vote. So I think it doesn't work if you just see things or talk about things on internet, but when you need to do something for this, you don't do. So I think in a way, yes, but I think it depends on the people too, if they are able to do this.
Yeah. When I want to just add another question for you. Yes, I want to know from you if you think that if online activism can change stuff or just in-person fight, you know?
I think like online just for a moment. Maybe just for the moment that everyone is seeing things, but when it like disappear, no one will remember.
Just like the guy said on the video, right? Like I was thinking about it, you know, after watching, like it's true, you know, it's a boom and then we stop talking about that after some time, right? Leandro, what's your point of view? Do you think it's effective or not?
Okay, in part, it's effective because is one good idea for join people that have the same opinion about you. Is effective when you want fight against the propaganda or publicity. You have bad publicity for companies. You spread bad. You this construction. Your the opinion by companies or government is effective, but some things you need a reunion per person physical word because need more structure for I don't know the word, continues the cause, because in the internet you say that yes, we said it's a boom, no? And for a moment the people talk a lot about this before after the people don't remember and have a lot of things in the online, in the internet, have a lot of things to see, and saturation information saturation, have saturation, and contra things contra, I don't know the word. Companies spend a lot of, or governments spend a lot of money to
We can have go ahead. What do you want to say?
discredit your idea. Okay, government invests a lot of money in companies for people don't go to the streets.
Yes.
I guess this.
Very good. No,
Okay.
it was really nice what you said. Just like this this poem, you know, and yes, but just like you said, sometimes for companies it can work, you know, like to not to cancel someone, right? But or not to cancel a company only, but to show they are doing something wrong, right? It might be the fastest way to do it. Yeah. Oscar, last but not least, what do you think? Do you believe online activism is effective or not? Do you agree with Leandro? What's your point of view?
I believe it is there are many types of the activists, but the platform, the internet platform, I believe this this is the form. This is a form is possible, but I believe this the form the activist is the physical, physical in the places atinge, né? Atinge the camada in every things or on TV. Can be all right. The more population, for example, many people in the avenue in Paulista Avenue, for example, it's many people, 100 people. Is the movement activist is transforming this the biggest event is I believe it is the form is the demonstrative is nice. How can I say palpável, né? But the platform internet this can be also a great movement. Yeah. Yes, that's
Very
all.
good, very good. Yes, no, I
Sorry.
totally got you. If we are on the street, it's easier to reach, right? To achieve more, to see, right? Yeah, I feel you. I totally agree with you. Very good, guys. I think we can go to the last one. I want to go to number 7. Is every kind of activism good? Can you share some activism that you think are bad activisms? Can you think of any? Yes. Let's start with you.
Yeah, I think like the activisms that we can see that are like prejudice, that it maybe split people in groups too. So yeah, I don't know, maybe like racist activisms, like it's just the thing that I can remember now.
Okay, yes. That it's a activism that is racist. I think I've never seen. Thank God.
Like KKK.
Okay. Yes. I know. Okay.
White supremacy again.
Yes. Okay, I've seen. I'm sorry. And you, Leandro, what do you think?
Yeah, some activism is bad. Yeah, like white supremacy, a gun for guns, against the. Just a minute. I don't know the word. Against the my internet is bad. I don't know the word abort.
Abortion. He froze.
Yeah, abortion. I guess.
Yeah.
Pro war in some parts of the world, against the woman and the feminism. But that's it. For me, it's bad activism. That's it.
You said everything. I couldn't agree more with you. Very good. What do you think, Ricardo? Is every kind of activism good? Can you think of others that you think are bad?
I don't know. I think it's good. I think it's good when you fight to rights, human rights, or others others aspects. When do you these things to improve the human's life and the others, or maybe animals, I think is a good reason to fight, in my opinion.
Mhm. Okay, and what about you, Oscar? Thank you, Ricardo.
Yes, the active any active is good. It's good, but I believe this necessary limits the activism. Yes, the activism they founded other forms for activism because, for example, the activism in the Monday, for example, in time is traffic. Jesus, well, can be can be Sunday, can be Saturday. In the form, in the activism, in the form organized. I believe this activism is good. It's good.
Yes, it's interesting what you said, because sometimes these people protest on the roads, right? Or on big avenues on Monday to call attention, right? Yes, they want to call
It's
maybe
terrible. Yes, it's
attention.
terrible.
It's terrible for us, right, who are there, but for them, it's just a way trying to fight, right?
I believe sometimes is the objective cause a strike,
Yes.
general strike, and provoke the institution or people don't work.
Mhm.
I guess
Yes.
I believe this sometimes is the objective because this is in the Monday.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Very good. I think we could keep talking about it like for days, like, or maybe keep talking, but our time is almost over. Maybe we can have a part two. I really want to keep talking about it and go through the other questions. So I will think about a second part. But I'd like to thank you so much for coming, Oscar, Yas, Leandro, and Ricardo. Here's the link to the survey. You can share your thoughts on it. It was a hard topic, but I hope you have enjoyed. And I think that's it. Do you want to add anything, Oscar?
I love this immersion, Bruna. I love this immersion English with you.
Oh, it's always good have you here too. You
It's so
really,
good. It's so good.
yes. I
Yeah.
love your thank you so much. I love your energy, and it's really good to have you here. Okay, keep coming, please. And all of you, it's really good to have you all here. Okay, Leandro, thank you so much for bringing this topic. I hope you have enjoyed to see your questions being used, and congrats again. You helped me so much. You have no idea. Okay, have a great day, guys. And I really hope to see you here next week too. Okay, I'm waiting for you next week. Okay, thank you
Right.
so much. Have a
Thank
great
you.
day.
Bye.
Bye
Bye bye.
bye.